Hello and welcome. I'm Vivienne with foodandstyle.com. Crush the garlic clove using a microplane grater. I absolutely love these tools. They make that job so easy. Add the salt, the cayenne, the lime juice. This is going to totally brighten the flavors of our Brussels sprouts, and the olive oil. Whisk well, and you might wonder why I added olive oil to this little dressing here, since the Brussels sprouts are already so fatty, but it's simply because I want that wonderful olive oil taste. Rinse the Brussels sprouts and make sure you pat them dry. This is important because you don't want any water to go into the frying pan. That's just going to create even more splattering. Trim the bottom, remove the outer tough leaves, and cut the Brussels sprout in half lengthwise. Place the Brussels sprouts in your wire basket, making sure not to overcrowd them. If you don't have a deep fryer to make this dish, you can do it on your stove in a wide skillet. Make sure you fill it with plenty of oil and heat it to 375. If you don't have a thermometer to measure that, just put a leaf of Brussels in the oil while it heats. And when it starts sizzling really vigorously, you know your oil is hot enough to cook your Brussels sprouts. So heat a deep fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and dip your Brussels sprouts in there, but be ready with a lid to cover them instantly. Now, as you see, it completely splatters as it goes into the oil, and that is because the Brussels sprouts has a very high water content. So make sure you're ready to cover your pan when the Brussels sprouts go in. And that's, by the way, if you're making them on the stove, make sure you do that too. I'm going to deep fry the Brussels sprouts for about 5 to 6 minutes until golden brown. They are done. Transfer them to a tray with paper towels. Spread them in one layer, and I like to blot them dry on the top as well, to try to remove as much oil as possible. Transfer the Brussels to a large bowl. Drizzle with the garlic, lime and cayenne vinaigrette, which is so spunky and delicious. Toss quickly and serve these piping hot. Bon appétit!